Hi everyone, here I am going to discuss about AntiMarkownikoff's rule or Khara's effect. So, AntiMarkownikoff's rule. So, if you know the Markovnikov's rule, AntiMarkownikoff's rule is against that of the Markovnikov's rule. So, if you know the Markovnikov's, it is very easy to understand the AntiMarkownikoff's rule. So, let us know it. Okay. So, this is your alkene. This is your unsymmetrical alkene. Unsymmetrical, why? Because these alkenes we cannot divide it into two equal halves. Okay, so I have divided. See, one side is CH2, other side is CH3 bond CH. So this is called your unsymmetrical alkene, and the name is, this is propene. Okay, now HBr, same as the case of Markovnikov's rule, HBr. Okay, now see, if there is multiple bond on the reactant side, it will always change into single bond. It will always change into single bond, that is into alkane on the product side. So CH3 bond CH, there was double bond, so I have changed into single bond and CH2. So do not disturb the structure of the reactant side and product side. Okay, now HBr. So according to Markovnikov's rule, the negative part of the reagent or negative part of the halo acids will always add to the carbon atom of the double bond containing less number of hydrogen. That means Br should be added here. But since this is against the Markovnikov rule, we will do it just opposite of the Markovnikov's rule. That means the negative part will go to the carbon atom of the double bond containing more number of hydrogen in this case now. Okay, so this is your anti-Markovnikov's rule. How to differentiate between Markovnikov's and anti-Markovnikov's? Okay, so it is also easy to distinguish. See, in case of Markovnikov's, see, there is no peroxide or peracid, but in case of anti-Markovnikov's, there is peroxide or peracid. When we say peroxide, what is peroxide? Per means always extra oxygen. Like if I write H2O, water, extra oxygen, it becomes as, this is peroxide, hydrogen peroxide, this is your peroxide. Now if I say acid, CH3, CWH is your acid. Now if I add extra oxygen here, 1 2 3, now this becomes as peracid. Okay, so one extra oxygen comes, it becomes as peroxide, peracid. In case of acid, is called peracid. Now C6H5, CWH is your acid, so I'll write C, so benzoic peracid. Okay, so these are peracid. So whenever you see your reaction, that means or alkene treated with halogen acids in presence of peroxide or peracid, then you have to follow that as anti-Markovnikov's rule. Okay, so this is also called as Khara's effect. So you can change this alkene into different, okay, let us say CH3, then CH, okay, double bond CH3 twice. Okay, so HBr, if I added HBr, then peracid or peroxide. Okay, and then once we see this peroxide, then remember this is anti, so CH, double bond will change into single bond. Now we'll check which carbon contain less hydrogen. This carbon contain less hydrogen, so here should be your H. In case of Markovnikov's, here it is Br. Okay, so now it is against, so it will be always against of the Markovnikov's rule. Okay, so this is anti-Markovnikov's rule. So this is an addition reaction